Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Corca from Mexicali Fish Keeper. Today I've got another video for you guys. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning right now. It's Saturday. The reason I'm up a little bit early today is because I've got to drive up to Phoenix. They're going to be having an event. It's a new event. First year they're doing it. It's called Fishapalooza. It's going to be on the west side of Phoenix. But the reason I'm up a little bit early is because I'm bagging some fish. I'm not gonna be a vendor at the event. I'm going up there just to check it out. But I'm also been talking about having a relationship with one of the fish stores up there, which happens to be the Chlorophyll Corner. And so I'm going to be taking some fish to him, and hopefully be able to pick up some new species to try to breed in my fish room, to try to expand a little bit of what it is that I'm doing. So that's kind of why I'm up a little early today. But I kind of wanted to show you what I'm doing, a little bit of the process of the things that I do and stuff like that. So let me turn the camera around so you guys can get a look at what's going on. All right, here's one of the things that I'm going to do right now is I'm going to rebag some of these fish. I made the mistake of maybe bagging them too soon yesterday. And since I have a lot of fish in bags, I want to make sure that they travel in clean water. As a matter of fact, I've got them there already, but I'm already seeing that in one of the bags I have a fish that's already died. So, you know, I just want to make sure they have the cleanest water. I really what I should have done is just left them in buckets like I have these guys in here. I was supposed to try to get 20 of these guys out. These are the shell dwellers, but I think I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need to try to see if I can pull out another hopefully 11 of these guys in here. The problem is I set these up more as a display, not really thinking too far ahead of this, where, you know, the minute I try to do anything in here, they go hiding. And the problem is they're not hiding in the shells. If you guys can see, these guys are all hiding in between the rocks, which that really means I would have to go in there and tear that down. So I got to see if I can come up with a creative way to get these guys out. They're coming up to the glass right now, to see if I can catch these guys. If not, at least one more so that I can take 10 at the bare minimum. But that's what I got going on. The room's a little bit of a mess right now because I got, you know, I was trying to get fish out of here all day yesterday. So that's what's going on. Let me go back. So I'm going to go back to trying to rebag these stuff and probably pull, you know, I'm going to count to see how many. I only see one that's dead. It looks like it's an old female or older female from the mixed guppies. And replace that and get them in fresh water. I did notice the bag has a little bit of waste at the bottom. So, you know, it's probably going to be a good thing that I change that out. With that being said, let me finish doing this, and I'll get with you guys once I get on the road and talk to you guys a little bit about this event, and hopefully be able to film a little bit once I get out there, and we'll see what we find. So talk to you guys in a bit. All right, so I've got everything bagged. I've got it in the little I guess, what is it, like an ice chest or whatever it is. I'm about to head out. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. It takes me about, I don't know, maybe about 3.5 hours, depending on traffic, to get all the way out there to where I'm going, which is the Chlorophyll Corner. I'm going to go to the store first, drop off the fish there. I might film the store since they've moved to a new location. They used to be in Tempe, now they're in Mesa. So I might be able to do that depending on what's Joe's schedule. Like, I don't want to interfere. It's a Saturday. Usually it's a busy day for them. So Based on how that interaction goes, I'll see if I can go ahead and do a store tour real quick so you guys can see the new location and what they've got. I think this side of the store, they have added a little bit more of the salt water, is like the recent stuff that they've added, and they basically doubled their square footage from where the old location used to be at. Then from there, the idea is to, on the way back in, stop in at Fishapalooza, which is a new event that's going on. I guess from what I understand, it's I don't know if it's going to be a yearly thing or something like that, but a group of hobbyists, which I laugh at them. They're so silly because they're arguing, or there's a whole thing that they don't like going all the way to the east side of Phoenix to go to meetings and stuff like that. So they wanted to do something on the west side. And to me, all those arguments are stupid. And the reason I say that is I'm going to drive 3.5 hours to go to a freaking fish event, and they live in the city and they don't want to go across the city because it's too far to attend. So go figure, to each their own. But, it's, I guess those are the advantages of having convenience and having everything you want. But anyways, that's nor here nor there. So that's the idea, to stop in there. They're supposed to be going from 11 o'clock in the morning till 2 o'clock. It's going to be interesting because it is the first year, to see how many vendors are actually out there and stuff like that. And I was thinking about stopping on the way in, but because it's the first year and the first event, I don't think there's really going to be anybody there at 11. I think the people are really going to get up and going more towards noon, 1 o'clock. And by that time, I should already be on my way back. We'll see what happens from there. I am in the hunt for some guppies, some live bears, really. If I can find, I'm looking for some red tiger platies that I would really like to get. And there's a couple other variants. I've always been very partial to the coral blues. So if I can find a group of those, I might pick those up too. And then guppies, I just want color. I don't care what they are. I just want color. The brighter the colors, the better they're going to be. So I'll see what they have. And they don't have to be pure strain either. I've found that here locally, people like guppies that have a lot of color. They don't care about whether they're a straight line or not. It's not important to them. So that's what's kind of the goal for today. I do have some tanks that I need to free up or rearrange and reconsider, but I guess I'll talk about that later on. I think I might go live today on the way up there, and we'll talk about a little bit more about what my expectations are and stuff like that. But that's enough of a rant. Let me get on the road and get going over there. We'll see you guys once we're probably at the store, and then from there we'll hop on to the event. See you later. All right, so I made it out here. As you guys can see right behind me is the store that I was going to come into. I've already got in there. I dropped off the fish. They've got them floating in the tanks. But since I was here, I wanted to take the opportunity to give you guys the store tour of the store, because they moved. They used to be in Tempe. Now they're out here in Mesa. I think it's North Mesa. I'll ask to be sure, because I'm always butchering that. But I know they're in Mesa now. And they've been out here for a few months now. But I hadn't had the opportunity to come out here and actually do a tour of the store. The last time I was out here, they were still in the process of moving. So I didn't feel comfortable recording the store because they were still in transition. Boxes were still out and stuff like that. So with that being said, let's turn around, go in here, and you guys can check it out. So let's go. All right, as you guys can see, this is the new location. We'll take a quick look at their business hours. As you guys know, it's Chlorophyll Corner. They're open Wednesday through Sundays from 10:30 to I guess 7 o'clock during the week, and 5 o'clock on Sunday. So let's go in here and take a look at the store. So we come in here, and It's, you can see it's changed up a little bit from the previous store that they had. Back in here, they still have the displays for all the equipment and stuff like that, but they used to also have some display tanks with some plants and stuff like that. In here, this is something that's new. They've got some turtles in here. These guys look like some of the Mata Mata turtles. These guys are pretty cool. They're predatory turtles from what I understand, so you're not going to get a whole lot of activity of them going back and forth and stuff like that. What's really cool, and I don't know if we can get one of these guys to open up their mouths, but they're like anglers. They'll wiggle out like a little bait in hopes of catching a prey. But as you can see, they've got a lot of the nano stuff. The store really focuses, I guess they specialize like in the nano aquarium stuff. They have a couple of terrariums in here, but this is one of the displays. This one is by far my favorite display that they have. Obviously because you can see how heavily planted it is. They have some rainbow fish in here that look really good, but this is my favorite part. It's all the immersed growth that he's got going on in here. The purpose of this, because he's going to allow these to flower out. And a lot of these plants will produce flowers. So once they start blooming, I'm imagining this is going to look like super, super cool. But you can kind of get an idea of how tall some of these plants get outside of the aquarium. Here's what's interesting. You can see how much of the substrate he's using. Obviously, it's not all just substrate. He used some media bags to fill up a lot of the void. But still, very, very impressive. I wish the lights were on so we can get a better look at it. But anyways, here's another one. These are some Buenos Aires display. It's a cube tank. If you guys remember this from the last video, this was one of the setups that he had that was like on that rack. I'm still fascinated by how he's able to do this. So he's got some of those carnivorous plants in there. This one, I don't know, there's something about aquariums that are just overly grown that I find fascinating, because you got all that madness on the top, and then you have down in here where you can see the neon tetras. Here's another one. It's a little cube. It's just got growth everywhere. It's kind of cool because it's got a little Legend of Zelda theme going on with it. But it looks like a little forest. Really, really beautiful tank. Here's another one of their display tanks. This is more like a peninsula tank. Right now, the store just opened up, so a lot of the lights have not come on yet. They were doing a little bit of maintenance in there. But this one's got that Gigantea vallisneria, the giant val. And that's predominantly what's in there. But that's what they got going on in there. Over here are their tanks for their inventory that they're selling. And we'll kind of look a little bit. This is one of the ones that I just brought in. These are the 10 multis that I brought in. But in here we have some angelfish. It looks like some daniodes. In here are some male betta, and they look like long fin pearl daniels, is what it says up there. So they got a little bit of plants in there. Down in here is some bettas and some crebences. You can see them, I don't know, back there. He's probably got eggs. He's probably sitting on eggs down there. Here's another one in here. In here we have some Madaka rice fish. And let's see. I might take some of that. I'm not sure yet. Oh. They got some more angelfish in here with some forktails. They must have moved those because I don't see any of them in there. They got some platinum angelfish. They're pretty well stocked right now in angelfish. They have some blue blushings, some gouramis, sunset gouramis. What are these, golden pencils fish? These guys are tiny. And oh wow, look at this guy. Beautiful pikefish. he's got another tank in the back that you guys are really going to be. I really liked it. But anyways, this is the store from the front that we're looking at in here. They have their plants displays over here. This all tanks are set up for plants that they're selling in the store. Let me go ahead. They also sell house plants. If you remember from the last store, they've kind of cut back a little bit on some of the plants that they were carrying, but I really like how they hang their driftwood to try to make it into a display. In here they have a little terrarium display. And I think they have frogs in here, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, crocodile skates is what they have in here. Let's see if I can find. Let's play find the skink. I'm probably not. Oh, there we go. It's probably a better view from here. But that's what they got in there, and then they have a little section in here where they sell some supplies. Definitely picking up one of these. I found out how bad I need one of these today when I was trying to sort out some of the fish. So there's a lot of maintenance stuff that they got in here. Some substrates. You have everything from active substrates to inert stuff in here. Some stuff for some of the terrariums, stuff like that. They got some chemicals in there. Let's take a look at the plants. A lot of the stuff that they sell here is for aquascaping stuff, so you're going to find some good quality like glass pipes, the Lily glass pipes, and some stainless steel ones to upgrade your returns. In here we have some swords. All the plants look really good. So, I'm looking in here, just looking overall how these plants are looking. They all look really healthy, beautiful color on them. They're running CO2 on these to get them to convert over much quicker. So that's one of the things that they're doing in here. And it also helps expedite. These are a little bit yellow right now, but they're going to bounce back. You can see the new growth where it's coming in because it's going through the conversion. That broadleaf is more of the immersed growth. This is more of the submerged growth that you start seeing there. They have in there, and then they have the more reddish plants are in this section in here. They have some hardscape. They have the little bird. They have some mosses, tissue cultures for terrariums and aquariums and stuff like that. Down over here, let me see, we have another couple of displays going on over here. See if I can spot what they had. I know I saw some Pac-Man. Oh, there they are. Little frogs. There he is. They're on the glass. Let's see if I can zoom in on them. Not really sure what kind of frogs they are. There's another one over there looking in the background. That's what they have in there. And in this one, it looks like another one. Another, I don't know if you call them tree frogs or something, but there he is. Right in there. Let's see this one over here. That one, I don't know, but they got a little bird cage in here. They got some plants in here. Some more terrarium plants. They have some of the carnivorous plants in here. That's pretty cool. They have a really good selection of whatever it is we're trying to do. They have a little nano saltwater tank with the mandarin goby in here. Really cool. Here's some more of the other displays for the terrariums. They have I don't know what kind of frog that is, but it's a nice little green frog in the back. Let's see if I can get it to focus. There he is.
Which one?
And then they have some yellow ones over here. These are Trebella's Golds, I guess. I don't know. I don't know much about amphibians. This one's pretty cool. Let me see if I can get it to pull back. I have no idea what's in here. And let's see if we can find the specimen in here. But it's so planted that it's hard to see. I can't see it. Here's a little nano terrarium. This is pretty cool. That's really interesting. Here's another one. This is like a paludarium because it's got the water section with the plants in there. I know at one point he had one that was like vampire crabs, but I don't know if this is still the same one or not. But I can't, unless you guys have better eyes than me, I don't seem to find the inhabitant. I see food back there, but anyways, here's some more plants. I guess terrarium plants. It's a nice little display. That's a cool little plant that's sticking to the back of it. In here is another section where they have other goods. They have stuff for terrariums and stuff like that. Equipment for your reptiles. In here they have their live food sections. They have some beetles. What else do they have? Yeah, pretty much beetles. They have some isotopes, I guess. So all this in here, if you're looking for stuff for your... Oh yeah, they're the isotopes right there. These are all terrestrial though. I wonder if they have any aquatic ones. So I'd have to ask. Oh, a little frog in there. Oh, I didn't show you the Pac-Man frogs. That's the only frogs that I do know. But, oh, I'll wait because there's people over there. And then they have their little mascot, their iguana that's chilling in there. It looks like they upgraded his cage too. We have some more terrestrial plants over here. Let's see. What do we have in here? See if I can find it. Where's it hiding?
They hide in that cholla wood.
Oh, okay.
And it extends all the way into the...
What do they have in there though? What's the reptile? Or...
It's like a Japanese...
The lizard?
Japanese kill-belly lizards.
Oh, lizards. Okay. So they're probably... Oh, look.
With possibly a clutch already.
Oh, that's why they're in. Some geckos. Let's see over here. Oh, they have... this is the newest section, or the addition that they did to the store. Is they're carrying some frags now in here for the saltwater enthusiast. These are some of the fish. I don't have the filter lens for this, so it's going to look kind of bluish. But this is the newest edition. This is something that I had seen that they had posted about recently. So I'm not too savvy when it comes to the corals, other than they look pretty cool. That's all I can tell you. But this tank right here is probably the most interesting one with these pikes. It turns out he had a trio of pikes in here, and two of them paired off. That's why you saw that other pike that was in there by himself. But the coloration on these guys, and he feels a little bit intimidated because of the camera. But the striping, that iridescence on those stripes, I don't know if the camera is really picking up on that. They're just gorgeous fish. And so he's hoping out that for some reason we can get him to breed. Really love this. This is what I'm striving to in my fish room eventually with my display tanks, is to pull off something like this, where you can have a whole other thing going on above the aquarium. Obviously this is their bagging section. They have some equipment over here, medications, foods, that sort of stuff. They have their leaves down there for your botanicals, utensils for aquascaping and things like that. They have a little ball python in here. CO2 diffuser equipment, that sort of stuff. Down over here we have Joe, the store owner. Hey Joe.
Hey, how you doing? This is John. He's our J&J Corals. He's our coral partner.
Oh, great. So you're the one that I need to talk to about the corals.
Yeah.
Got it. And here's another saltwater display. So it's kind of like sectioned off into different sections. So, but again, the emphasis of a lot of the stuff you're going to see in here is to cater towards the aquascape kind of hobby, and also
Then I have
you know, the nano stuff side of it. We'll go ahead and walk over there right now, but there's people checking out some of the stuff, and I don't want to get in their way. So we'll just continue to look around, see what else we find in here. Every time I come in here and I start looking around, I always spot something else that I didn't see the previous time. These little tool setups for your terrariums. Those are pretty cool. Kind of mini garden tools. See up here, you got some more plants. Let's continue to look around. See if I can somehow get past. Oops. Kicking around signs, doing stuff I'm not supposed to be doing. Let's see. Oh, in here. And this section in here is going to be mostly their shrimp. As you guys can see, they have both Neos and Caradinas. Those are all mostly Neos. They have some bettas. I guess this must be a little betta breeding project. In here, they have a little lobster that's hiding in the back. I don't know if you're going to be able to see him, but he's hiding under that filter. I saw him earlier. Some more of the yellow shrimp. See what else. Over here is where we start having the Caradinas. I really love the colors of these guys, how it really stands out. So they got those in there. Have a little magnifying glass so you can see them better. The crystal reds and the black crystal reds. I think one day I'll get into those. Oh, they have the salute. Oh no, these are not. Then they have their little betta display. They have a little everything that's regarding for bettas in here. That's a little cool coloration on that one right there. So they have in that in there. They have some more terrestrial plants. Let me get past these young ladies and show you some of the inventory that they have. We started looking at those. They have recently they've gotten quite a bit of selection of rainbow fish, and they've been having. He was telling me they're having really good luck with some of the rainbow fish. In here.
How long do they need on the guppies?
Let's see, they have some crayfish in here. So, oh, here's some more of the stuff that I brought in. They'll be putting those in there. I think I'm going to take a trio of the basmati rainbows. I am taking the forktails, which, where are they at? It's the Pseudomugil furcatas, I think, the ones that I'm taking. Take a breeding group of 8 of those, and some tiger limias. So that's what I'm going to be taking with me. I think what I'm going to do now is we've pretty much seen everything in here. I'm going to go ahead and settle up with Joe to see what we got, where we stand, and I think the next stop will probably be at the event that they're having today. I think the next stop is going to be at the event, the Fishapalooza. So I need to go settle up, find out how much I owe him or where we're at with that. But I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to see the new installations of the Chlorophyll Corner. And if you're in the Mesa area, make sure you swing by and drop by it and say hi to Joe and his wife, Catherine. And, you know, I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy the store. So with that being said, I'll see you guys later. You guys take care.